Everybody's talking about gold and silver, but there are very different developments happening with the different precious metals. You need to know about it. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be very interesting for your swing trades and for your positioning to know what's really going on and what the hot precious metals are. Let's get into it. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks and month. Okay, so let's start with silver right now. And everybody was talking about silver going to 50, silver going to 100. You see all the crazy videos on YouTube, silver going to 200, whatever. I told you, yeah, not so fast, my friend. I expect a correction after the breakout above $40, that blue zone that you see here in the chart, because that is exactly what happened the last two times we broke through two very important resistance zones, the lower yellow line and the two yellow lines in the middle. I put it in a beautiful Picasso circle right here. You can see it. What happened afterwards? Yes, we moved up a little more, but then we consolidated. All right, nobody was expecting this. I remember when we broke 35.50, I did an emergency video and we were talking about, everybody was talking about, we're going straight to 40, and then look what happened. For weeks we just went sideways. So I was, I think, a couple of days early on the silver's consolidating call, but now, as you can see in the top right, that's exactly what we're doing. Now, is that a reason to panic? Absolutely not. Would I sell my silver? I'm not selling any silver. I'm just saying this consolidation is very healthy, and as you can see in the chart, was to be expected. How long will it last? I think it'll last a lot shorter than the previous two, because we're getting close to the fourth quarter. We're gonna get the window dressing effect, and remember, every day that we stay above 40, the shorties get squeezed, all right? And that is a positive. Can we test 40 again? Sure, but then we're like, that's like $1.50. Would I short silver, miss out on all the upside for $1.50? I wouldn't, but I also not, this is not a screaming buy right at this second. So let's take a look at gold. Gold hasn't done the consolidation that I expected, and so far I've been quite wrong. I've been early, and in the market, as you know, early is often wrong. In this case, not so bad. Why? Well, because we didn't go short. However, we did put in a topping tail yesterday, right here. What is a topping tail? It is a candle, preferably a red candle, which we got, with a very long wick, and the close in the bottom 25% of the whole candle. So this is textbook. Why is this textbook? We opened, we moved up, we got sold off, we closed below the open, and we closed in the bottom 25%. That's called the topping tail. That is often a warning sign that a correction or consolidation is coming. We'll see. Since we are in wait and see mode, I would say, do I need to buy gold right at this second? No, not really. But let me show you two precious metals that are worth a look. And one of them, yeah, one of them is the buy right now. So we're going to go to platinum. I've been pounding the table now for platinum. I told you before, hey, correction is finished. We broke the downtrend. We established a new uptrend. We broke the resistance, well, former support, now resistance zone. So let me make this yellow actually real quick, so you can see this a little clearer. Here we go, because it was blue, because it used to be support. We retested it, excellent. We broke the downtrend of the retest, and now, as you can see, pretty close to this new uptrend, we're moving sideways. If we close above this now support zone, anywhere around $1,400 an ounce, platinum's party. Platinum's party. So this is where I would look. But the one precious metal nobody talks about, but we've been talking about here at Hot Trades of the Day, that you need to put on your watch list right at the tippy top. And by the way, if you like this content, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, so you get this type of information that you usually do not hear anywhere else. And we are talking about Palladium. Look how amazing the Palladium chart looks. I mean, this is as great as it gets right now. I don't even know where to start. So we'll start somewhere, okay? Downtrend, the top yellow line. First, the bottom yellow line, that's the long-term downtrend. Let me zoom out so you, yeah, let's go, that's that. Here we go. So, 2022 downtrend broken. We saw the same with platinum, and after that platinum really partied. Now, so that's broken, excellent. As you can see, we broke out, pushed up, came back, retested this now support zone, that's why it's blue. And as you can see, this one held like a champion. That's super bullish. As you can see, the medium downtrend now broken, broke yesterday, so we got a fresh signal there. We got right at the support zone a W formation. I put it in here in purple for you to see. That is textbook, ladies and gentlemen. This is a textbook W. And I usually get a W formation. It's a turnaround formation. It's best when you get it at the bottom of a downtrend. But this is basically the bottom of a consolidation. Good enough. And what I really like is what not many people talk about, what is textbook, is the second leg lower of which creates the W. You can see it here, is already higher, right? This is lower than this. Perfect. We already made a new high. This W formation is now check mark, is resolved to the upside. Look at the RSI. Not overbought at all. Why? Because nobody's in Palladium. But someone big is buying, or a few people that are big are buying. And I told you this a couple of days ago, and if you didn't see the video, I recommend watching it, A, and B, subscribing so you don't miss these type of information when I say them, because you will already be up on Palladium. And that is, look at the candles. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 candles in a row now. We see a very, very unusual behavior, which is the Palladium price opens a lot of times lower, and then it gets bought up. Look at the long green candles. There are no, let me make this clearer for you by zooming in a little bit. There are basically no wicks. They're tiny wicks here, 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 today, but it's nothing. So basically from the open, from the bottom, people are buying it up every day, all the way almost to the top. That is as bullish as it gets. Someone is loading up on Palladium, and they just don't want you and the rest to see it yet. But if you look at the candles, that's why the candlestick charts are so telling. We can see right at the blue support zone, everybody, not everybody, I shouldn't say that at all actually, because, but whoever the entity is that's buying all the Palladium, be it a group or a single big time investor, they're buying all the Palladium that they can get their hands on. You can see it right here. Downtrend broken, looks like we're going to confirm today. I would look at Palladium right now. It's the best looking precious metals for the next swing trade. And that could really then take us up to this purple zone. And if we break the purple zone, as you can see, well, then we really got a party. Because we're right here. And we break the purple zone, we're talking up here, all right, is the next real zone that's of any meaningful interest. So don't only look at gold and silver. Yes, we're going to go higher. Yes, we have a consolidation phase right now. Look at platinum, look at palladium, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Helps us out, helps you out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.